All right, so we're live. There's 6 people already waiting. Nice.
Quick.
All right, so we're live, guys. Well, how's it going?
What's up, guys? Okay.
All right, so we're not choosing the winner today. We're gonna choose them tomorrow, right? To give the people of whoever is signing up today.
Got a lot of signups today,
Yeah,
so I
a
figured
chance.
it'd be fair to give them a chance and stuff. But I think it'd be better if we did, or we could do it tonight.
Or we can do it later
And post
tonight.
it on the forum.
Yeah, we either. Hey, Kristen and Christian. I'm sorry, and Colin. How's it going, guys? So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pick the winner later today or tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
So just to give the people that are signing up today a chance. But yeah, 3 MacBook Pros. They're amazing. Next month.
Last time, did you go over all the new essential gear?
Yes, we did talk about that. Nice, Christian, starting your new company. What's the new company about? What's up, Josh? Hey, Paul. Yeah, we did go over it. We told them hoodies, Henleys, the track pants.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we went over everything.
All the shirts, long sleeve and short sleeves, and so on, all that. So definitely, yeah. I know there's been a few. You're gonna show them that too.
Yeah, did we go over frames and glasses?
No, not in the live stream. No, we did tell you guys that we are creating a sunglass company. For example, this one right here is one of the styles. Is going to be different material, better material. This is just for styling purposes.
But it's just the idea of the shape. So it's going to be a circular frame.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a square shape, this would probably fit you better.
Yep.
And then this is, again, just more so for quality, but I don't like the style. Like, I don't like this. I don't know if you can tell, this was one of the samples.
Yeah, and the top here.
Do you have your YSLs here?
No, I don't.
So this is mostly just to show quality, and I wish I could show you the YSLs, but these are
very, very similar to the YSL.
Like super sturdy, like the hinges aren't loose at all. Super excited for the sunglasses. Wait, I don't want to skip comments here.
Yeah, Christian. Well, I have been depression for 6 years. I'm creating the place for people like me who want to overcome it. It's called Plus Later PR Marketing for Spa Industry. My friend.
No. Plus Later PR Marketing for Spa Industry.
Awesome, Christian. That's awesome. Congratulations. And that's always, if you were part of something or if you're, knowledgeable in that area. And you
found the problem and you're finding a solution. A problem that you battled with. There's nothing, and you probably know the solution better than anybody else because you have firsthand experience. So you're probably gonna kill it, man. So keep it up.
Yeah.
Colin, super excited for the sunglasses. Was contemplating buying some new Ray-Bans, but after.
Bro, there's no, honestly, I mean, I own Ray-Bans.
Seeing
I
that
own
last
YSLs.
video, I'm waiting because I know the quality. Yeah, no, like I'm not like it sucks because you're probably gonna think, oh, he's being biased, but
no.
I'm
100. Well,
I have the Ray-Bans here.
Where are the?
I have the mine in the car. I was using them yesterday. But like, it's crazy how, like, it's they're polarized because I was stupid and I didn't mention it in the story. They're also polarized. So not only are they the same quality, the same craftsmanship, like. Literally, if you put them side by side and you were to take the logo off, I think you would have trouble figuring out which one's the Ray-Ban and which one's ours. Now, like, it's that good.
The regular Club Masters go for around 130. The polarized go for around 150, 160 just because, and we're gonna sell them for $48.
$48.
So that is a steal.
And so far, the name we're thinking is Jade Black.
That's the one that has been winning the polls.
Yeah, we asked in our vlog channel. And that's the one that's top name. If you guys have a different suggestion, because it's still not set in stone, so definitely shoot it here. Or if you think Jade Black is good, also let us know because we want this brand to be kind of like for the people. Like you help us create it as well because it was kind of an out of the spur moment. If you saw my first story on this, like we weren't gonna create a sunglass company. It really wasn't in our
portfolio
of ideas. Like we like sunglasses. I wear them all the time. But the other day, like, what was it? Was it your YSLs or the ones that I got? I think it was yours.
Yeah.
They were like $400, and I was like, "There's no way these glasses take $400 to make." So that's when we're like, "Let's reach out and see if we can do anything." And we got a bunch of samples, and I was surprised. It does not take $400 to make. It actually you could probably sell for $48, still make a healthy profit, and make a good, valuable product that people can actually afford. So it was kind of like an out of the spur moment. We saw we saw a problem and think we can come up with a way better solution.
I mean, because people were commenting in the last video that the sunglass industry is monopolized by this company. You know, what's it called? Looks whatever. Whoever owns Ray-Ban. And
what else do they own?
They own Ray-Ban. They own all the Sunglass Huts, and they do the designer glasses for like YSL and stuff like that. So
we're taking over.
So it's monopolized. So they can put whatever price they want.
That's what it is.
Exactly.
100% what it is.
So, and we knew that. I mean, I knew who owned it and all that.
And even like the Warby Parkers. Warby Parker did a great job coming in, but they're still $100. $100.
Yeah.
You know,
they're way affordable for compared to
those. And we're using the same quality.
Exactly. Acetate. That's what they use. Super excited. Okay. No more sunglasses companies. No, because we're gonna blow up.
Yeah.
Do you want to make turtlenecks?
The thing is that no other company is gonna compare to this. Like, and what I mean by that, the companies that I've worked with, they're amazing. Like, for example, Glasses USA, great company, and they carry all the major brands you can think of, but the prices are gonna be higher. So once our brand comes out, our prices will just be lower. So, in a value perspective, our brand will be better.
Yeah.
Quality-wise, it's probably going to be the same thing because they're using the same products, etc. So it's still a great brand. I just think we can do it better, and that's going to be our goal. You know,
exactly. Do you want to do turtlenecks for the Essential launch?
If we did, it wouldn't be this year. It would be fall of next year, and that's kind of because turtlenecks aren't amazing. I think I have like 6 turtlenecks. I love turtlenecks, but it's hard to argue that it's an essential for every guy, right? So what if you live in a very warm area, or maybe you just don't like turtlenecks are a tough thing. And the idea with the brand is essentials, like your underwear, your t-shirt,
the name
your
says it
all. Stuff that literally every guy should have in their wardrobe, you know? So turtlenecks, we'll probably think about it for next year.
Yes. So, I mean, he left because he had to go to high school. You guys are really helping me out through my senior year. Thanks for the content.
Keep it up, bro.
Thank you, Samin. Colin, nope, I completely trust you guys. I bought 2 Essential shirts last time, and I love them. I know the qualities. Yeah,
my boy. How sexy are you looking right
now? Christian, same. I trust you. I saw your work before, and I know you're going to make it quality. Yeah, we always try to make it as good as possible, especially if we want to put our name behind it. You know. Hey, Tony. Hamza. Why don't you just add the sunglass line to the Essentials rather than making a completely different, basically, company? Sunglasses are essential at the end of the day. Yes, they are, but like I answered one of the comments, we want to keep it 2 separate companies, same as the grooming company.
It's 2 different types of branding.
They're different.
2 different aesthetics. And for risk purposes, it's also better to just have 2 different companies instead of putting everything under one brand name. Again, it's almost 2 different brand images, if that makes sense. Like the aesthetic that we're working on with this company is gonna be way different than what we're doing with Essentials of it being basic, you know, stuff that every guy needs. Whereas the glass company is just, we're trying to make obviously quality glasses for every guy, right? Stylish, or to look more stylish. So I think the aesthetics will be very different, and I don't think it makes sense to put it under the Essential line because Essentials, we're pretty much promoting it as a clothing brand. Like that's the brand that we have behind it.
Yeah, it is Essentials, but it's all clothing.
So a lot of times you confuse the consumers when you put too much or try to do like different, like there's a word for it, like different tones of branding within the same brand, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'd rather keep everything separate. It makes it more easy to understand, and I think a little bit easier for the consumer.
Yeah. Why don't you just, oh no, sorry.
And for SEO purposes too.
Yeah. Is the sunglass company and grooming company going to be more of a constant stock or release date based like different. Essentials? Yeah,
so Essentials is the only brand that's going to stay launch based. The other 2 constant stock. Obviously, hopefully, if we can keep up with it.
Yeah.
You know, but ideally, we want to keep stock, and
especially with the grooming one. It's something I think we need.
Yeah. So the grooming one, a little bit more behind into that. So, did we talk about the products that we're gonna have? All right.
Not all of them.
So since you guys are
we haven't even said name either.
Oh no. Okay, since you guys are pro members, you're gonna get stuff that we haven't even mentioned yet.
Yep.
Ever. So you want to start with name?
Yeah. Name.
All right. So the name, it will be Hudson and Maine. So Maine as in like, you know, your Maine, but also like, you know.
It's very manly. We thought it was very manly. Very.
Let me see if I can. I'm gonna pull up we did a a deck, like a brand deck. Again, we do that with every brand, kind of to show like the aesthetic of the brand, the color scheme, and the angle that we're gonna take. Let me pull it up real quick for you guys. But do you know? There we go. So that's gonna be the name, Hudson and Maine. Nobody knows that, just you guys. You guys are the first to ever know that. I'm trying to make this bigger so you guys can see it. Okay. So this is the logo right here. Boom.
Yeah, one of the logos.
Okay, another cool thing is, so this is gonna launch on a certain date. Now, our goal is gonna be to be able to get you guys to get into the site 24 hours before anybody else.
Mm-hmm. Same as Essentials.
So you're not only are gonna get the benefits for Essentials, which you already know that, but for every brand that we have, we want you guys to get first dibs, you know, because you guys are like the hardcore, you guys are really interested. So I want you guys to test the products out first. So we will try to get you guys a code so you guys get 24-hour access to the brand. So, and again, ideally this brand we're shooting November, December to launch, best case scenario.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of things happening. So I just got, so this is the.
Yeah, it's all right. Just take him to the second logo, basically.
Right.
That's the.
This is like the brand. They call it like a mood board, right? So there's like the mood board. Again, very masculine. I love the colors. Blue and brown pretty much are the primary colors. Like our purpose, brand identity, our brand value, our vision. Some of the stuff isn't filled out because we're still working on it. Here are the different logos.
Different, yeah.
So HM for Hudson and Maine. Again, different types of logos, different color schemes. This is our color palette, pretty much. That's going to be for all the products and the packaging, typography.
I mean, yeah, it's everything that, you know,
yeah, we went,
type of photography.
Even the type of photography. Yeah, this is the type of photography you're going to see in the website. Okay. And I mean, that's pretty much it. So I just want, again, that's just to show you the brand aesthetic of the brand, but for products. So
definitely the first launch is shampoo, conditioner,
and then three styling products. Which is what we've been using in our hair. I think I have a clay today. Which again, it's super manageable.
Yeah, a lot
of volume, and it's kind of for like that messy bedhead look. And again, like I can rework it, and it's good all day. That's the products Juan's been using. It also, so the shampoo, conditioner, charcoal infused. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw the story that I did yesterday on it. So that's the first launch. That's launching hopefully this year. Next year,
November is the.
So this is just a tentative line. Next year, Q1, we launch skincare. So the skincare is going to be different from what everybody else is doing. So one thing we want to do is, or what we, at least, you know, what we notice, because we do this all the time, we're teaching guys all the time to look better. A lot of the complaints is guys don't know what they're doing. Guys don't want to waste a lot of time. There was another one there's an email that always keeps coming. Ease of use, like literally like products, technically they think it takes too long. Like, oh, I don't want to have to apply this cream, take forever, right? Yeah. So our idea with this line is it's going to be basically easier to use and just super simplified. So ideally we're going to have, like, for example, instead of having a cleanser, you know how like a regular cleanser, you pour it and it's like a cream or a soap and then you apply it. We're going to have a stick. Think of it like a deodorant stick, kind of. So it's going to be a stick cleanser. Probably something with charcoal. You can it's easy to carry, easy to travel with. You can just stick it out. You rub it on your face, you apply water, and then it starts soaping up. And again, it's just easier to use, a little bit more masculine. The scents, by the way, so the scents we all used on across the board.
It's clean. It's manly, but clean.
It has a very light masculine scent. And again, when you try the first line, you're gonna see what we're talking about. But we really wanted it to. We didn't want it to smell tacky, and I also didn't want it to smell. The word's not natural, because a lot of the products you use either smell too lemony or smell too much like beeswax, and it's really not masculine. Like, it's, don't get me wrong, it smells good, but it's not masculine. Like, it's not something like when you're kissing a girl, she's not gonna be like, wow, I love how lemony you're smelling. You know, like, and obviously I want you to smell sexy. So the scents, we really try to make it almost as if you're wearing a high quality fragrance, right? But it's not overpowering. Like, that's not overpowering. So the idea that I had in my head was I want this to be as good as if you were to wear YSL or whatever your favorite fragrance is. So we made something light, pretty mellow, but masculine. So that way everybody likes it. And again, when you apply the shampoo, conditioner, or any product into your hair, especially when you start applying heat, like you can start smelling it. And then when you're making out with a girl, exactly.
Oh boy.
Exactly. And then later. But yeah, we really thought into this stuff. So again, we're trying to make it different than anybody else. So that's just quarter 1. Basically, throughout the year, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4, there are going to be different launches for different products. So we will go into body, which is deodorant. We're going to do a body wash.
Grooming tools.
Grooming tools. This here is going to be a game changer because no other grooming company that either we work with or from other influencers have gone into grooming tools. And this is something that I've always wanted to do because I think that there's a void for this. If you think about it, a lot of the grooming tools are just focused for women.
Yeah.
You know,
they're very
you don't
girly,
see a
very
flat
feminine.
iron for men. Like I want to do a flat iron for men, something that's masculine, that's going to make you look good. A blow dryer for men. You know, spin brush, toothbrush, trimmer, stuff like that. Like obviously that's just a broad range, but there's a lot of grooming tools that we can cover. We want to do them all. Yep. And basically I want it to be a sleek, modern line of tools that like you can have in your bathroom and they just look sexy. Like no one's going to confuse them for your girls' tools, you know? So that's our goal with the company. Basically, it's going to be a head-to-toe grooming company, and it's also going to be subscription-based. So not only can you get your tools and everything, basically everything can get delivered to your door every month. You don't have to worry about anything, whether it's from the shower to your skin, to your hair, to your oral care. We're going to knock everything out. Like literally this, like when I said this is going to be one of the best grooming companies in the world, mark my words, that's what we're going for. And so we're going hard with this one.
Yeah. All right. So Brian Percy said, "Essential shirts are amazing. My wife wants me to get more of them." Yeah.
I love your
Great
wife.
women. Yeah.
I love your wife. That's a keeper.
Colin, I'm super excited to get the pair of the Clubmaster. I already have the Ray-Ban Aviators, Oakley, Holbrook. But just something about the Clubmasters that's clean and simple. Yeah, I love my Clubmasters.
And also, by the way, so the Clubmasters you saw on the Instagram, they were very similar to the Ray-Ban because obviously that's the classic Clubmaster design, which a lot of brands have. We're going to try to make it a little bit different though. So we're going to try to modernize it just a bit. So that design you saw is not the final design. That was mostly just a sample from the factory to make sure quality was on point. So we just, should we show them the tech drawings? Because we got that. Yeah, let's do that.
Show some.
I wish I had my laptop to make it bigger. So we already have the final tech, not final. We're gonna edit them a little bit, but these are the tech drawing from the factory for the first line of sunglasses. Like we're moving fast with this. We're not playing around.
Philippe,
you can go to the next one.
Can I use my Essentials t-shirts in the gym as well? Yeah, you can. Jose uses them all the time.
Yeah, I use them all the time. Obviously, keep in mind you're gonna sweat on them. The more you sweat, keep in mind the more you use it, like anything else, it will deteriorate. So if you really want to keep this as a pristine t-shirt, you only use it on your nights out. I would just do that or buy 2, so you have one for the gym. Because obviously, like I would do it all the time, but keep in mind I sweat a lot. So when you do that every single time and you're really putting in work into it, you're gonna reduce the lifetime of it, like anything else, you know. But I do it. Like they feel good.
Josh.
All right, so here's the Clubmaster design. This is gonna be hard to show. It's too let me lower the brightness down.
Too dark now. Yeah.
Maybe this won't work. I need to pull out my computer. There we go.
There it is. Better.
So this is the. Of course, that would happen.
There.
This is the tech drawing. So what we tried to do is make the angles a little bit more angular to make it look a little bit more modern than your regular Clubmaster. So that's the Clubmaster. So we have
5 styles.
5 styles. So we got Clubmasters. We're gonna do the wafer. So the wafer is your basic. Wafer doesn't really change that much because obviously it's a classic and that's what it should be. The round style, which is this one, has to be probably my top favorite sunglass. And again, it won't be this exact one. It'll be a little bit different. We got the tech drawing for that one here. Probably one of my favorite frames off the bat. It looks the best. We also have the classic aviator. This one will stay classic because, I mean, I really like when it's a classic, I don't like messing with it too much because the idea is you can buy it now and especially
still
such a good
great
quality sunglass, you're good for 3-4 years, if not more. And then we have round, but with the border. So here's an example of that. So we have round with no border, which is basically like a metal, kind of like an aviator. So there's no border other than the metal frame to hold the lens. So we have that, but we're also going to have a round with the border,
plastic,
something like this.
With the acetate, not plastic.
It'll be acetate, which again is also my favorite. This is probably out of all the glasses will be the more modern one. So if you're a younger guy or you're just more like style focused or trend focused, this is probably going to be the pickup for you.
Yeah. All right. So how do you guys figure out the prices on your products? Basically
profit
margins, trying to be over 50 always. You know, and then work with whatever factory you're working with to try to lower the prices.
And then lowering prices is a lot of haggling. There's a lot of negotiation, a lot that you don't see because a lot of times a lot of times factories try to screw you over, basically.
Yeah.
Like they'll overcharge for a product thinking that you don't know what you're doing. So they did that to us a lot, especially when we started, when we had our first company. So now that we've done this a lot, we kind of know where we have leeway to be like, no, you have to lower the price here.
But yes, profit margins. Really.
Profit margins. Like you need to look at your profit margins. If it's not at least 50, you're probably not going to be too profitable in the long run, and it's going to take you forever to even make any serious type of money. Because what a lot of people don't understand is like brands aren't greedy. 50% is actually very low. Because when you look at brands like YSL, they're doing easy 200%, 300%, 400% markups on it, which means they're multiplying the cost of the product easily 4, 5, or 6 times, if not more. Especially when you're talking $500 glasses that really only cost maybe $10 to make, maybe, and I'm pushing it. So the thing is that what a lot of people don't understand, it's not just the cost. So the total cost of goods sold is not just the product to make the product and what the factory is charging us. You also have to include the shipping here, custom fees,
packaging,
which all varies depending on what product you're making and where it's coming from. It could be a lot. Juan said packaging. You also got shipping from here
to customs. If you offer free shipping.
If you offer, which we do. And then on top of that, people don't put all this into accounting. You also have the cost of, for example, our last ESNTLS launch, we hired 7 employees to help fulfill orders, on top of the employees that already work here with us, right? So all their salaries, that goes into the cost of product, or the cost of goods sold. Am I missing anything?
No, that's pretty much.
So that's everything, right? Yeah. So that total price, we want that to be at least 50%, which and the more efficient you get as a company, the higher it goes. Then you get into 60, 70%, which that's where you really get ideal, because now you have a healthy margin that you can use. Because then the problem is that what a lot of people don't see, if you make $100,000 and you have 60% profit winnings, right? So let's say $60,000 is what you keep into pocket. That $60,000 you still need to grab to reinvest to buy the next batch of inventory. And so it's not like you can just pocket that in. All right, we're good to go. We're rich. Marketing's a massive one, especially when you're talking about moving millions of dollars worth of inventory. We need to hire around 6 figures worth of marketing to get that done. So on top of the cost of goods sold, now we have marketing, and then to order all that inventory. Yeah. So there's a lot that goes into it. That's why 50% is like your bare minimum. That's like your keystone, what I would call it, which is like if you're making anything under that product is not even worth considering. Yeah. To sell.
It's just a
hassle. Or you raise the price.
Yeah. If you believe in your product and you do it with your heart, it will always sell and be visible.
100%.
Yep.
And me and Juan have this thing going on all the time, because with our products, like I'm so anal, because again, like I review almost every product you can think of when it comes to men's style, whether it's clothing, sunglasses, grooming, whatever you can think of. I get products sent all the time. So I know what's good and what's bad. So with our products, I'm always nitpicking them, like, man, I don't like this. Like, this is pissing me off. Like, I wouldn't wear this. So if I wouldn't wear it, why the hell would I sell it? Yeah. So it's not until like the product is perfect. Like, honestly, like these sunglasses, and I was telling him, has to be one of those things that we just knocked it out the park, like on the first run, and it left me amazed, because I've been wearing it the last,
it just feels amazing.
And I've been wearing the glasses the last 2 weeks, and it's like when I find that product that I can wear it, and like I wear it all the time, that's when I know this is the product.
Yeah.
You know.
Have you decided when the next launch will be for ESNTLS? Yes, we have, and we'll announce it when we announce it next month.
Do you want to tell them the exact date? Because the exact date's a little bit tentative, but we can tell them.
Yeah, we can tell them. Yeah, because they're pro members. So.
Yeah. So nobody knows the date. So everybody knows it's in November. Nobody knows dates. You guys are about to find out the date right now. So I would honestly put this in your calendar because not only so we always get emails and we can always gauge the amount of interest. The amount of interest that this next launch has, especially with the hoodies that we're showing off, the underwear, which this underwear is. Like I'm wearing it right now again. That's all I wear now. The Henleys. And then our new V2 track pants, basically, because we're going to remodel them, make them fit even better. Like, it's the amount of basically interest that we're getting for this is killing everything we did in the past. So I already know it's going to sell out fast. Yeah. So this date, I would book it in your calendar, like 100%, especially since you're getting 24-hour access.
Yeah. So for you guys, it will be November 23rd. And then the main launch will be November 24th.
So it's Saturday, November 24th is our launch.
Black Friday weekend.
You guys get access the 23rd, which is Black Friday. And last time, you guys slaughtered it. Like when I say slaughtered it, you guys went hard. Like so much that a lot of people were like upset that when they got there,
it was gone.
Yeah, a lot of their sizes were gone. You know, and it's like, you know.
Are you able to say a rough price for the styling products?
That actually, no, we can't. Like, we're really not even that.
Yeah,
like,
we're not.
So sampling is done. Everything's done. We're working on packaging right now, so we still need to figure out what the cost of packaging is going to be. We kind of have the rough design of what we want, so we're still sourcing fab. Again, like I told you, it's multiple steps to that cost of product. So we're looking at factories to see which one's going to be the most efficient one, because packaging is everything, especially with grooming. Like, that customer experience of having, even if we get to have to spend a little bit more, but just having a nice jar or whatever it is very important. People like that. I like that, you know? Yeah. So we're still figuring that out. But I mean, if I were to give you a ballpark, it needs to be under $20, like just to be reasonable. But that's very broad, you know?
Yeah. Are the new brands affordable for people out in Europe? I mean, the price is going to be the same.
Which one are you talking about?
It says the new brands. All the new brands. Yeah, so grooming and sunglasses. I mean, it's going to be $48 for the sunglasses.
Are affordable.
The only issue will be shipping. Remember, we try to ship it the fastest, most reliable way, and that's DHL. USPS is not reliable. Even inside the United States, it's not reliable. And to ship outside USPS, it will lose your package. And it gets stolen.
Let me tell you, like,
I mean, there's been many packages stolen and lost in the United States.
And people don't see that. Yeah. We pay for that.
That we have to pay for it and send the client a new.
And UPS, they're literally pricks. Yeah. They take zero responsibility. They're like, oh well, we tried. Oh well, I'm sorry, the package got lost. Like, that's it.
Yeah. You know, so, and the amount of lost packages even goes higher when it's international. So DHL is the best.
I would say it's at least 60%.
Yeah. So that's the best way for us to ship.
But like Juan was saying, glasses are $48. I mean, you can buy 3 of those if you wanted to, and it's still cheaper than one Ray-Ban sunglass. You got 3 high quality glasses. Like, I'm telling you right now, I'm not even like overhyping. Like, I can't wait till this launches so you guys can see that I'm not even overhyping this. It's gonna be amazing.
Carbon fiber combs. Brand low on it.
Yes.
We're doing
carbon fiber, but we will go into combs and brushes.
Next, next, you guys need to start with luggage. Make use of carbon fiber and leather. I don't know if luggages will be a good industry to get into.
Every time I look into a product, shipping is important for me. So when I think of a luggage, I'm thinking a lot of warehouse space and
a lot of for shipping too.
An ass load for shipping.
Yeah. So like the
like the margins would be too thin.
Like the idea of straighten ironing for men. Yeah, that's why we're doing it.
Yeah. So
and it's gonna be something portable.
It'll be ultra portable. Same thing with the blow dryer. And again, like, it'll be unison. Like, it's gonna be like, this line's gonna be so sexy. Like, it's in my head. I just want it out already. Yeah. You know, like, it'll be unison. So like all the grooming products will look the same pretty much. Same color scheme, same palette. And just very ultra matte. Like, it's everything from the trimmer to your. Can you imagine that? Like, you got your trimmer, your blow dryer.
I know. It would be amazing.
Damn. It's gonna be next level. All right.
All right. Can you just add the detailers calling?
That's fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I like the idea of okay. Would you guys All right, so we're gonna start with so Paul asked sunglasses, or we're gonna get into eyeglasses as well. So we're gonna start with just sunglasses. So eyeglasses is a whole other beast to tackle. We do want to get into them because, well, we feel we can create a stylish frame that's gonna be affordable for guys that need prescription eyewear. But we kind of looked into it a little bit. I think that there's a lot of like hurdles that we need to hop, especially when it comes to like not licensing, like. It's not even permits. I can't remember the exact name, but once you're offering prescribed stuff, I think there's other things that are involved which are going to make or elongate the process. So that's something we probably want to do next year around Q3, Q4. But to start off, it will just be sunglasses. Where are we? So some guy said, great idea to make these portable. Some of us are out of the house the entire day. Yeah, they'll be ultra portable. You can put them in your briefcase or your backpack. Guys, off the topic, I think you should make killer essential V-neck and crew necks. You're ahead of the game. We actually do. So we didn't have time to implement that for this fall, but we will 100% have that for fall of next year. So Q3, Q4 of next year, we will have essential V-neck and crew neck sweaters. And we already have a couple designs. So to be able, so just so you know, we're already designing and planning next year's line. So to give you an example, we're already working on the polos. We're also working on a casual pant that's kind of like a trouser, but also like a jogger. It's going to be very comfortable, but the fabric will be a wool, so it looks really dressy. Like, I don't want to divulge too much, but we're working on that stuff already. So yeah, we're actually looking into designs for that for Q3 and Q4 next year. Let's see. Will the glasses be able to be customized? All right, so not customized, but it will come in different lens colors and frame colors. So the Club Masters won't just be one solid Club Master. It'll probably be in, like, let's say a black frame and you get green lens, something like that. So we're gonna choose different frame and lens colors. For the first launch, I like the idea of customization or being able to choose your frame and lens color. The problem with that is that at that point you get into make to order, which makes the products more expensive, and it'll be very hard to be able to sell anything remotely under 50 bucks. Will you make the sleeves of the essential t-shirts tighter in order to get the perfect fit? Philip, I don't want to mispronounce your name. The sleeves are actually really tight as it is now. Not tight, but they fit most men. And when I say most, I'm talking about 98% of men already fit into those sleeves. And that's because of the feedback we've received from you guys, the customer. So it'll be hard for us to shrink them down even more because we're basically gonna neglect all the big percentage of men that fit in those sleeves. So my biggest suggestion to you would be to size down. So if you're a medium, go to small. If you're a small, go to extra small, and the sleeves should fit you better. And if that doesn't work, obviously, like I've always told you, like roll them up, and that usually always 100% helps. Thinking of starting a YouTube channel for law school in a year. Any advice on beginner cameras or equipment? Obviously, I would say the easiest to use is Canon. Get something like a Canon 70 or 80D. The 80D is, I think, the last model, if I'm not wrong. That's the one I used to use before. Now I use a Sony a6500. The only reason why I like Sony more is because you can shoot in 4K. But honestly, if you're starting off your YouTube channel, you really don't need 4K. 1080p that Canon shoots in is perfectly fine, and it's high quality and super easy to use for both photography and filming. So that's the one I recommend. And you also, for equipment, you're going to need a lighting system. You can go on eBay or Amazon. It'll probably be around 120, 150 bucks, but a good lighting system, it's going to be 100% important. All right. What is your recommendation on footwear during the winter when it snows? I live in the Northeast and there is snow on the ground almost. Okay. Footwear, snows. Thursday boots. So if you go to Thursday boots, they have, I'm actually going to do a video on very soon right now that fall and winter's coming up, and I want to do something on fall footwear. But just when it comes to boots, I really don't know of any other brand that beats Thursday. And again, this is not even sponsored. They don't even know I'm doing this video. But reality is, trying to find good quality boots under 200, impossible. Like you won't find that. I mean, you can find Timberlands, I think, for 150. I haven't bought them in a while, but they're like around 150 if I'm not wrong. But that's about it. You know, if you want like anything other different design, you won't find it. And right now, Thursday boots, if you go to the website, they have tons of different designs to choose from. and even including winter boots, like very chunky, heavy ones with a lot of grip on the bottom. And they're releasing new shoes that they don't have on the site, because I was just talking to the founder and he sent me a list of all the new stuff and pictures and stuff. So they're releasing a lot of new stuff, a lot of heat. Honestly, if you're looking for boots or just winter or fall wear, that's the place to go. Also, while it's in my head, would you guys like, so for these live streams, I don't know if Juan talked about it or I talked about it. I'm losing my train of thought here. I kind of want to make them more structured. Like, I love talking to you guys in the comment section, but I also want to provide more value. Like, that's just like the way I am, especially with videos. I love teaching stuff. Would you guys like for us to structure like a topic every time? So let's say we'll talk about, you know, how to build a business, or maybe we talk about our story, how we started, anything like that, or how to stop procrastinating, how to get things done, how to get motivated. It could be any topic on that I think will help you. If that's something you would like, we'll plan that out for the next live stream. And that way we can give you information, give you value, as well as talk to you as you throw in comments. So let me know if that's something you would like versus, or if you prefer this of just a regular Q&A.
Yeah.
Just comment it now. That way I know. So let's see. Okay. Okay. So it was the same with me, but on the psychology way. It takes investment, still having challenges on all the technical stuff, but I've been through a lot, so I know how it works and what. Okay, so he's starting a business. So
yeah, there's a lot of failing when you start a business. A lot of things, a lot of learning. You're gonna fail, but that's fine. Just get up and try to figure it out.
What is the best place to put my money for it to grow as a student? So if you want your money to work for you, obviously everybody's gonna tell you to invest. The easiest, if you have no idea how to invest or don't want to do your own so building your own portfolio is a little bit risky, especially if you don't know what you're doing. So a lot of people, especially young guys, will go to buy Apple or Tesla or Netflix because it's the bigger popular one, but don't look into bonds or mutual funds or anything like that. The easiest thing to do would be to find a mutual fund. So basically what that would be is somebody has, like, the simplest way I can put it is somebody has already built a portfolio, you're investing into that. Or they're giving, or if you have a lot of money to spend, you could look into getting a financial advisor. Does the banks offer that for free or no?
I don't think so. But Wealthfront is a good.
Well, Wealthfront, actually, now you mentioned that, download Wealthfront.
15 grand or 10 grand are free.
Yeah, download Wealthfront. So I've been using Wealthfront for about 3-4 years, and honestly, year to year, it always grows.
Yeah,
I've been profitable. They haven't lost money. So basically, how Wealthfront works is they ask you a simple questionnaire like, how risk prone are you? Your age, how much money you're gonna invest, etc. Like that. Very simple stuff. You put in money. It can be anything from $50 or whatever you have up to, like Juan said, 15,000, and that's free. So they manage your money for free and they invest it for you in different, whether it's international markets or both. Do they go into the NASDAQ?
I'm not 100% sure.
So whatever. It's domestic stocks and bonds and stuff like that. So they invest it for you locally. And they build your whole portfolio basically for you, depending on how
much risk you're willing to take.
How much risk you're willing to take.
But aggressive or not as aggressive or whatever, I know.
Yeah. So what Juan was saying, I've been using it for 3 or 4 years, and honestly, maybe less than that, 2 to 3 years, and it's always been profitable for me. Yeah. So if you want to, it makes money on the side. It's working for you, and it's a great way to kind of like save your money while you go. Let's see.
Will you be releasing the green shirts?
Yes. So that's the first item that sold out this launch, and the one that everybody wanted. So we're definitely going to relaunch them again. Everybody loved the olive color, including myself. Like, I wear that thing all the time.
He wears Calvin Klein boxer briefs, and they rise up. But the essentials, nope.
That's the first thing.
All day. I've worked on with them. And they don't ride. At least not on me.
That's the first thing. Like I said, everything that we sell, I wear on a daily basis. Because like I said, I need to like it. And one of the things that pisses me off is underwear that rides up. And that's the first thing that we fixed, because it was rising up. So what we did is we changed the fabric that it was made of. So basically the fabric really hugs your body really well. So it kind of, think of it as a second skin. Like it really compresses. It feels comfortable. Like it's not constricting. But the point of that is that it won't ride up. What happens is that a lot of the underwear, like Calvin Klein, which is good to start with, as you wear it more and more, it starts stretching out. The fabric loses its elasticity, so then it easily moves up and down. Ours doesn't do that. So our fabric is completely different, and when you wear it, you'll see the difference. Like as soon as you put it on,
it hugs you, and it stays the same way.
It cups your boys.
Even when I sweat, some of them get all, but ours they don't. They stay the same.
And you'll see it. Like I'm not lying. Like, have we lied so far? Like literally, like this stuff. And also, I think I explained it in my story. So basically, what we did with the seam, especially in the crotch area, we seamed it in a way. Like if you compare ours to your Calvin Klein, you'll see the difference. But when you put it on, what basically happens, that seam area, we put in a little bit of extra fabric, right? And we kind of seamed around it. So what happens is that when you put it on, it almost creates like a pouch. So your boys end up in that pouch all day. Yeah. So what that does is you no longer will have like any awkward pinching. I can't remember the last time I adjusted my boys because literally once you put them on, they stay nice and centered all day. So, you know, we really, like everything else, we really thought about everything for that very reason.
Yeah. I would love a package deal for essentials. Getting a t-shirt, hoodie, track pants for 110, for example. I would buy that in a heartbeat. Having a bit of a discount for buying.
So here's the problem with that. Well, first of all, everything sells out way too quick to even be able to offer something like that. A lot of brands do that to kind of incentivize more sales or when they're trying to move product. I think that's a good idea. But here's another problem. So on top of that, the fact that everything sells out too quick to even give us a chance to do that, the next problem is that when it comes to fulfilling orders. So like I said, we have this huge influx of sales in one day, right? So we're talking thousands and thousands of sales, which to even fulfill takes, again, it took us about a week and a half to 2 weeks to fulfill all the orders. Having
1 day or a day and a half.
We had 7 employees that we hired plus the in-house people that already work. So we had a total of like 10, 11 people working back there for 2 weeks straight, just fulfilling orders. Yeah. That's all they did.
That's all they did.
So what happens is there's a lot of miscounts. There's a lot of errors as they're fulfilling. They're also looking at the products, making sure that nothing's defected. If it is, it gets put off to the side. So that messes with our inventory levels and makes it harder to be able to create packages. And that happened with our socks. So what happens is with our socks, we were offering one of each color. By the time we got to the final couple hundred orders, we didn't have one of each color anymore. So now we had to reach out to the customers, and a lot of them were mad, and I understand, but it's something we could have never planned for. Like, we didn't know that was going to happen. And we were like, well, we can't get you that. We can get you 3 grays or 3 blues or 2 grays and a blue, you know? So I could already imagine the headache would be if we would create such a big package. We would have a lot of pissed customers. Like, I already know. You know, so those are the 2 main reasons why we probably wouldn't be able to do it now. Maybe as we grow and get more efficient and hold a lot more inventory, we could probably do something like that, like a limited, let's say 300 or 400 patches of that.
Yeah,
that we could set aside and we know that that's there.
Yeah. Do you know any company that can convert sunglasses into prescription sunglasses? Because I can't just wear sunglasses.
Yes, Tony. So if I'm not wrong, so I don't wear prescriptions, so I might be wrong. Somebody can correct me. You should be able to, let's say if you were to buy one of our frames, you should be able to go into a Lens Crafters or Walmart or anybody that offers you prescribed glasses and just literally take them this, which is your frame, and they should be able to replace it with a custom-made prescribed frame, if I'm not wrong. Because I've heard people do that before. So yeah, you should be able to do that.
I'm sure this would be awesome and it would be helpful, especially the background of business. That's the whole, you asking them if you wanted more.
Okay, so all right. So next time what we'll do that the first topic, how to build the business ground up. And we'll talk step by step what we did and stuff like that.
Same thing. Brian Percy said that would be awesome, like a theme live stream with a Q&A section related to the theme.
That was my idea, and I feel like it'll offer more value. So when you leave, like you'll have something to like that you learn on top of being able to interact with you guys as we're talking. So I think we should do that next time.
100%. Will there be a size guide for the sunglasses?
Yes. So
because we're gonna use the tech ski and.
Correct. So that's why we have the tech drawings, because we want them exact. So, for example, one thing that I noticed with a lot of frames is that they're not wide enough. You know, I have a pretty big head, pretty much, but you have a normal sized head, and we still find that problem sometimes that the temples aren't wide enough. And what ends up happening is, I don't know if you can tell.
Don't break my glasses, bro.
Forget it, bro. We have our own. Like the what do you call these? I lost my train of thought. Look, I've been all over the place lately. Well, this ends up pulling apart. So when you put them on, like
it looks
well,
wide.
this is not that bad. So but it ends up looking wide. So our goal is to kind of like fix that and make them a little bit wider here. But yeah, we will have sizes for, you know, like the length, the width, and all that stuff to make sure it fits you properly.
I think I like a Q&A structure, works great.
So okay, so he likes more Q&A. Okay. I mean, we can interchange them.
Yeah.
You know.
I would like a structured live stream, maybe some questions by the end. Also, sprinkle some Spanish, man. Your Spanish channel is good as the original in English. Have you decided what color of the next Essentials t-shirts? Yes.
Yes. So we will do black, white, green,
navy.
Navy is an essential we haven't even touched, which I don't know why that wasn't one of our first ones. But if you know, so we already have the colors, and I really like how it came out. So I have a feeling it's going to be a popular one, and it's probably going to stay as a permanent essential, just like black and white is.
I love the essential socks, but I wish they had more of a grip. Wish they had more of a grip because of the driving marks are gonna fall off. That's a good idea.
Where is he?
Here, second to last. Add a little bit more of a grip to the socks.
So I mean, grip on the border or grip on the bottom?
I think in the bottom. That's what I'm thinking. So maybe
because on the border we added a whole rubber grip to it.
Yeah, I think it's
to me, and I'm wearing them now. They never slip off.
Yeah, but grip on the bottom. Yeah.
Grip on the bottom. Okay, that makes sense. You know, honestly, I didn't think about that. That's a really good point.
I think that's
because I haven't used it with driving marks. Now that I think about, I always usually use it with just sneakers, and I never have a problem with my foot sliding. But yeah, we're gonna look into that because that's not that hard to fix. That's an easy like tweak.
Made a mistake of not picking up the socks last launch, but money was a little tight then.
Hey, that's fine.
Actually, there's a few on the website.
Are there?
I think, yeah, because we received a small box from the manufacturer the other day of a few samples. Okay. So if you guys, I don't know if they're still there. I know we posted, I think it was like 20 pairs or 20 packages. So if you guys were interested in, if there's anything left, you could probably.
Surprisingly, our socks are our #1 bestseller. Yeah. So that was our lowest priced item, and our #1 bestseller was the black T-shirt,
the green,
and then it was the green. But the socks took #1 spot that day.
Yeah,
everybody bought the socks, or added them to their order because it was only like 10 or 15 bucks. So people were just adding them. But yeah, I think it's one of our like. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah,
they're all my favorites.
What color would be for the hoodie?
So we did burgundy, we did sand.
Sand was salmon the other color?
What is it?
I don't know. I have to look at the list.
We have so many colors that I forgot.
But they are going to be more fitted than the standard hoodie.
Yeah, 100%. I don't know if you can go to my Instagram and go into my highlights. There's one called New Products, and you're gonna see the fit of the hoodie. Unreal.
Yeah. Used the socks on the cruise a few weeks ago. Felt like I was wearing nothing, and that's what I love about. Like I know I have something, but it feels like I'm wearing nothing, and they're comfortable.
Yep.
Next launch, November 23rd for pro members. Next expensive, high quality item that you should be made more affordable, like you're doing. Genuine leather jacket. The problem is leather is very expensive.
That one's gonna be hard for us to. There's some products that brands. It's not that they make it expensive because they want to make money. It's really just expensive to make.
Product.
Suits is one of them. Exactly. Suits are expensive to make, so which is why to find a good suit sub 500 is tough.
Yeah, I mean anything leather is going to be expensive.
And leather is just like that. I mean, it's just it's
kind of like Carl Frederick and their stuff. I mean, it's pricey because it's leather. It's good quality leather, and it's just that's the way it is. I mean, you can't do anything about that.
Right. But I mean, I could recommend a brand, LAC. I don't know if you've heard me talk about them before. I wear a lot of their stuff. It's called LAC.LA. Probably the cheapest leather jackets I found for the quality. Like it's genuine leather. The leather's super supple, super soft. Made here in LA, and I think you can find them sub 300. Like they're like in the 250 price point. But yeah. I don't think we can fix that one. I don't think we can fix that market yet. Yeah. But
do you have any other question, guys?
Yeah, let us know.
I'm learning Spanish so I can watch Estilo de Hombres. Awesome.
Bro, Estilo de Hombres is booming. 700K subscribers. Less than a year. Crazy.
Word on the street is I think Thomas has a sock order to fill now. Oh, so you were able to find some.
You bought some. Nice. Thanks, Colin.
Do a video on how to take care of dress shirts, especially the collar.
Okay.
Any recommendation on hats, like the LA cap one wears something. Sometimes don't feel like doing my hair in the morning. That hats. I mean, that's what the LA hat I have. It's basically a that hat. Anything.
It's good for those days, like you're saying. Some days that you just don't want to do your hair.
Just don't want to do
pop on a hat. If it's a casual day, why not? You know, it looks like as long as it looks like you intentionally dress that way.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Planning on making shoes. We thought about it.
It's like an essential sneaker. I did think about it.
We thought about it.
I don't know what that would look like. I really want to stay away from the leather common project looking sneaker because like every brand and their mother
is making them. That's the problem.
Is making them. Like it's not even different, you know. But then again, the argument is that is your essential white sneaker, you know.
Yeah.
So thought about it. We just need to figure out how to make it better. You know, like everything else, I want to make sure it's the best.
Yeah.
So we'll work on it for sure.
I have a laundry load just for essentials. Good. That's how I do my thing.
Yes. The thing is, it is important. We get a lot of complaints a lot of times from customers like, oh, my essential shirt shrunk, or sometimes. So the thing with bamboo, it could start. What's the word?
Peeling?
Not peeling. Pilling.
Peeling?
Peeling, is that the word? So it's not that it's peeling, like falling apart, but like the texture changes a little bit. Like that, I guess that's the best way I can put it. That's because it's bamboo. And that's because most of the time, a lot of guys, what they do is they do one huge load with all their jeans and all their cotton garments and everything all in once. So when you do that,
friction,
it damages. So bamboo is a little bit more gentle than cotton. Like you can't treat them the same. So all my essential stuff is washed separate, different load. And we even have a care guide on how to take care of it, just to make sure bamboo keeps its structure. You know, and the reason we use bamboo is because of all its benefits, and it just looks more luxurious.
Yeah. How do you clean your Vans?
I don't. I really don't. Like
I don't even clean my.
Because mine are black, so they don't get.
I rarely clean. I always. Most.
And I like my Vans just a little bit dirty, like not too dirty.
Just worn. They look like you've used them.
Worn in. Yeah, worn in.
Can't wait for the casual pants and hoodies. Will essentially have jeans. We thought about jeans as well.
We have, but again, that would be next year because that's a tough one to tackle.
Yup, it's peeling. Yeah, peeling.
Peeling. Okay.
Yeah. Are the Night Max good for the use of the gym?
Bro, you have a horrible accent.
The gym. I don't use those.
They're good if you're doing any sort of upper body work, but if you're gonna be deadlifting or squatting, the balance on those is horrible.
I got a pair of Metcons that you wear.
So the ones
I love them.
Yeah. If you want good training sneakers, the Metcon 4s. Love those sneakers. They're for cross training, so you can deadlift with them. You can run with them if you wanted to, jump, do whatever you want. They look really sleek, and they make you feel sturdy. You know, when you're working out. So I love those sneakers.
Have you guys made up your mind on the company name for the sunglasses? Well, the one winning right now is J Black, so I think that's probably.
And I like that name.
Yeah,
I really do.
Gonna be the name. Essential workout gear 2019. Yeah, worth.
Yes.
Thinking
like
about
there's so many, like you guys don't understand. We have
gear.
So many ideas for essentials. We want to make this a massive company.
Yeah.
Like we even thought about just making essential subcategories, like essential gym gear, essential lounge wear for men, right? Where you have like pajamas and more like lounge, like around the house type of gear. Essential, like basically just a lot of different subcategories of essentials. But that's a little bit far. We got a lot of tackle.
Yeah. Anything else?
No.
All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this Q&A, basically. So we're gonna structure it a little bit different for next time. When is the charcoal infused conditioner coming out, roughly?
This year.
This year.
So we're shooting November, December.
Yeah.
So it'll be tough though, but we're working hard.
Colin saw the fit of the hoodie. He's definitely buying. Yeah, the fit of the hoodie is
telling you now
different, and the design too.
I'm telling you now. I think the hoodie might become the #1 song. Yeah. Because it's not only is the design different from the pockets, but the fit itself, like it's just we killed it. And the way we do that, we literally order a hoodie from all the brands you can think of, like the best of the best, and then we start judging what's good and bad about everything.
Yeah.
And then we just like, all right, this sucked, this did it, this sucked, this did it. And then we just started like perfecting it until we get to our unique design.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this is the best in the world. That's how we are able to make the best stuff in the world.
Is the giveaway announced today? Is going to be announced later today.
We're going to put it in the forum.
We're going to announce it on our Instagrams.
Yeah.
As well. So if you follow us there on the forum, we'll let you guys know. Do a giveaway on Air Max 97s. Granted, I live in Arizona, so I may need it for like 2 or 3 months. Video idea: 10 worst outfits that you can think of.
That's not bad. I'm gonna write that down.
I think one giveaway should go to someone watching the live stream. Just a thought.
You know what?
Yeah, because you guys have been faithful. So
you know what?
That's not a bad idea.
I agree. So how can we do that?
We would have to.
Let me see. If I can figure out how to figure out.
I think we can watch the live stream later and just see everybody that commented.
All right. So it'll go to somebody that commented.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Yeah. Good idea, Camila. Perhaps you should make a turtleneck for only our launch. Yeah, we can try it out maybe down the road. Are you guys going to do a giveaway on essentials? Have you thought of that? I haven't thought of that.
I haven't thought about it too much, to be honest.
Yeah. Would love a video on how you guys choose the outfits in the morning for different occasions.
Okay. I'm actually doing a video on how to get ready faster and make choosing outfits easier.
All right.
So it'll be similar to that.
Yeah. All right. So let's close it up. All right, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next month.
All right. Peace, guys.
Take care.